Hi everyone, Central here with an announcement video for the next LP. This is the first one of these I've done, so yay! And I took some time to think about what do I want to play. Kind of going with the what makes me happy. What do I want to try to show all of you, and hope you'll come along with me for the ride, even if it's not your cup of tea, because this will be really crazy. Even I don't know what's going to happen with it. But so I don't bury the lead, the next LP is going to be XCOM 2: War of the Chosen, but with a huge twist. Now, I Let's Played XCOM 2 day one when it first came out, and that LP sadly did not go well. With War of the Chosen, the game does run better, and there's a lot of fun to be had. But I'm going to be playing with mods. How many mods, you ask? Around 100? And yes, I didn't accidentally add a 0. You mean 10, right, Central? No. Around 100. A little more than that when I'm all said and done. Now, I have played with some of these mods before, just on my own time, just messing around, and I really got into XCOM 2 modded. XCOM 2 War of the Chosen modded. It adds so many things, and it's just a blast. If you enjoyed XCOM 2 at all, because it really wasn't optimized well for the computer, and it was just not great, sadly. War of the Chosen adds a bunch of stuff, and mods add even more. I highly recommend it. It's a ton of fun. What mods am I going to be playing with, you ask? Well, I'm not going to go over that in this announcement video. Because I just want this to be a quick announcement video. But I will be making a whole separate video going over, just kind of quickly, the mods I'm going to be using. I'll have like a big list, but I'll go over some of the really big mods that I'm going to be tackling. It's going to be a wild ride. We may lose, we may win, who knows what's going to happen. I'm also going to be playing on Legendary, the highest difficulty, because some of these mods were made for it. As in making the enemies really strong, but giving us some fun stuff as well. It's going to be, like I said, just a really crazy ride, and unlike any base XCOM 2 game you've ever seen. If you've only played the base or only played War of the Chosen, this is going to look really different. If you do know the mods, one thing I will say is I'm not going to be using RPGO. If you understand that, then kudos. If you don't worry about it. But just for those of you that know the XCOM 2 modded and you're curious watching this video, I might do a run of that after, but it's its own wild beast that I might tackle in another LP of XCOM 2. Because it's super fun, but it's its own dynamic. So, no RPGO. And if you don't understand what that is, don't worry about it, because I'm not going to be playing with it. So there we go. I'll have a video up probably tomorrow, because I'm going to kind of compile all the mods that I'm going to use, what I want to say about them, just make the list of all the ones I'm going to be using. Because there's a few that I'm still on the fence on, and it'll be kind of a last-minute thing, decide to include them or not. The one other thing I will say about this LP is that it will not be an Iron Man mode. Because I am using so many mods, there is a chance that things just kerfuffle and just snafu completely. There's a high chance of that. Now, I have done some test recordings, and thankfully, it does record. It records well. That's the reason I'm doing this announcement video. I am going to do XCOM 2 War of the Chosen heavily modded. If you have a cool name you can think of, title for this LP series, please let me know in the comments. Instead of just War of the Chosen heavily modded. If you have some some clever title, let me know, and I'll call the LP folder that the playlist. There you go. I'll call the playlist that. So, because mods can go haywire and things can, especially with as many as I'm playing, things go wrong. I'm gonna need save files to go backtrack and try to fix if something goes completely wrong. So, no Iron Man on this. But if a unit dies, it dies, and I'm gonna try to stay with that, not reload. I'm gonna try. No promises. My save, because I save a lot because I play RPGs, I might end up, just person died, reload, because that's ingrained into me because Fire Emblem and other games. Anyway, there you go. That's the next LP. 2 more announcements. 1, this LP will start after New Super Lucky's Tale. There's about a week of those left. So that's when I'm going to start the XCOM 2 LP. And number 2 is the upload schedule. If you haven't noticed, uploads, I've got a new schedule. I used to upload every day. I'm not doing that now, despite what the banner says. The current upload schedule is going to be Monday through Friday at around 4 p.m. my time, which is Central Time. So I'm trying to get there. Sometimes YouTube just runs slow for me, and it'll be a little later, but I'm trying to set them up there, or they may get done a little earlier and they'll be up like around 3 or so. But that's what I'm shooting for. Monday through Friday, and the weekends I'm going to take off to edit and spend time with my wife, who is also off on the weekends now because of her work schedule. So that's what the weekends are going to be for. I may, once I kind of get caught up and start really getting into the groove of LPing again, I might do some weekend streams with my wife, just playing something random. If I get super ahead, might have like a side project LP on the weekends. Just some thoughts about that I've been having. But for sure, unless I get sick or something like that, the plan is Monday through Friday have episodes, and Saturday, Sunday, nothing for right now. I'm going to take that time to edit episodes. That way you have the Monday through Friday. I'm doing more editing now on the episodes after New Super Lucky's Tale, because I felt like that did well, and there's going to be long loading times in XCOM 2. I'll cut those out. That way the video will hopefully flow better, and it'll be fun. This went on longer than I wanted it to, but there's a lot to go over. And the video of me saying which mods I'm going to use, that will probably be a really long video, because I'll go over them in broad detail. But there's still so many that the video could go long. So stay on the lookout for that. I'll have that up tomorrow. Thanks for all the comments on the I'm Back video as well. If you don't know what that is, I've gone through a lot, and I just want to thank all of you for those comments. Thank you very, very much. I'm Syndrome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I hope you will join me in the XCOM 2 War of the Chosen heavily modded run. So please tune in, even if XCOM 2 is normally not your thing. It'll be a lot of fun, because there'll be a lot of craziness stuff going on there. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.